Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to be creating a full set of acrylic pastel nails with some funky dots. I forgot to show you what products I'm using at the start of the video, so down the bottom I've just put the name of each product I'll be using so that if you're listening with no sound you will know what I'm using. I'm going to go in with Team Gorgeous Hippie Shake on the thumb and the pinky finger. You're going to want to keep this layer as thin as possible because we are going to be putting 2 or 3 layers of glitter over the top, so you don't want your nails to be too bulky. So I've got a whole load of glitters and confettis from Nail Sugar. This iridescent purple or lilac is called Periwinkle Twinkle, and it's part of the Candyland collection, which is a perfect collection for spring and winter and probably all year round. I would have to say it's one of my favourite collections. So I'm going to put that on the nail in a curved line, and then over the top of that I'm going in with the pink cupcake confetti. I'm going to do exactly the same on the little finger. I had to stop and think about this because this needs to go on the nail the same as a thumb but in the opposite direction, like in the opposite way. You'll see, hopefully you'll realise come the middle finger what I've done or what I'm trying to achieve. So again, I'm just going down the centre with a little bit of the cupcake confetti. So on the pinky finger, even though it's the pointer finger or the index finger, I'm going to be using Glam & Glitz First Impression. This is a really nice soft pink. The only thing I find with this particular colour is that it's got some like coloured pigment in it that hasn't quite mixed in properly. I don't know if I was just unfortunate with this particular pot, but sometimes you'll get like dark pink streaks down the acrylic, so you kind of have to just keep blending it in. I have been left there with a little dark pink dot, but I'm not going to be too worried about that because it's in the centre at the top, and I will be covering the nail up with the glitter and confetti anyway, so it's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit annoying, especially if I was doing just a plain pink nail. I don't think I would use this particular colour. I don't know. So then over the pink I'm going to be using Candy Floss, which again is another Candyland glitter collection glitter. So again I'm going in the same direction as the thumb with the pointer finger. I should call it the index because I keep wanting to call it the pinky finger. Urgh. So again with the ring finger I'm following the same direction as the pinky finger. I got it right. I was going to say pointer finger. God. Then I'm going to be going over the top of that with Parma Violet Confetti. So you can see I'm doing the opposite on these fingers as what I have done on the thumb and the pinky. Then in the middle finger I am using Glam & Glitz Strut, which is really nice soft blue, like a baby blue I suppose. It's one of my favourite blues, especially for this time of the year. I'm leaving some of the edge free of glitter. And then I've got these Hubba Bubba dots that the colours are just perfect for this set of nails. So what I'm going to do is on the blue finger, because I haven't got any sort of blue coloured confetti, I will be using the dots to go down the centre of the nail. And there are small dots and bigger dots, and I think there's about 3 different sizes of dots in the mix. So I'm just going to use some of them. I'm picking up random dots, or they're not random, they're the dots that I want to use, which is why I placed it in the glitter tray. And then all I'm going to do is do the same thing for all the other nails, following that curve. There was a few blue dots there all stuck together, so I'm only going to put several dots. I don't want to lose the whole lot of glitter underneath. You don't want to sort of hide all those colours that we've just put on. I didn't want to use that one because I didn't want 3 blues next to each other. So I'm just going to carry on doing that to all the other nails. And then once I'm happy, I am going to cap them all in clear acrylic. Once the acrylic has set, I'll go ahead and file and buff the nails. Someone asked me if I could show them how I file the nails on this hand. And if I'm honest, this is probably the only downside to the flexi hand, is that I find that if I were to file the nails in the fingers, they wobble around a lot. So I find it easier if I take them out of the hand. You can see you just push the tips in and out. So I find if I take them out and then file them, it's just a lot easier for me. But other than that, I mean, that is one of the great things about the flexi hand, is that you just have to replace the tips. Like I believe with these other synthetic hands, you have to file them down and soak them off or something. I'm not sure because I've not had one of the other ones because they are so expensive. But this one for me is perfect. So I've just wiped off the dust, and I'm going to go in now with my CBD tempered top coat to finish off the nails. This is obviously my favourite part, and I'm sure it's most other people's as well. So you can really see that iridescent glitter come through under the confetti and the dots. My son was next to me doing this and he kept knocking my arm. So I was trying really hard to keep a steady Hetzy. Oh, bless him. Trouble is, I was almost finished and I couldn't tell him to go away because that's just rude. And they are so patient with me when I do my nails, so bless their hearts. And lastly, the pinky finger. So these get cured now in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. And these are the finished set. I will show you with my LED light. I think they're really pretty and perfect for spring. And as always, I will see you lovely people in the next one. Bye!